My design story is actually a little peculiar. About 9 years ago, my husband and I and our family moved into a new house. At the time, I actually owned a dance company. I had owned a dance company for 13 years. Dance is a huge part of my life. I danced all growing up and then had the dance company for 13 years. So when we moved into this new house, I started redecorating it and trying to find pieces that I wanted to put in the house. So lighting, furniture, accessories, things like that. And I honestly just couldn't find exactly what I was looking for. There was a lot of beautiful things on the market and out there, and I love to discover and explore and kind of find pieces, but the exact thing that I wanted I couldn't find. So I started actually just sketching some designs, and it was actually lighting designs. That's what I started with. And what I realized through sketching these pieces was that it was something that was new to the market, and I felt like, okay, if I want these pieces in my own home, I feel like there would be other people that might want these pieces. So I decided, after seeing all of my sketches together, I decided, I think I want to create a home furnishings collection. I started with about 15 designs, a really small little collection, and my husband and I took those designs to a market in New York, and we had just such great feedback. We were very encouraged, and we just decided to move forward with it. So that's kind of how I started in this industry. It was a very humble beginning. I certainly didn't, grow up in the industry or know people or have the connections or know how to manufacture or anything like that. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even a classically trained designer. I just grew up in a house that was really creative and fostered creativity in me. I had parents and a family that really encouraged me to pursue my passion, and it was home furnishings and design. Okay, so this is actually two-part for me. I feel like every home needs to have a really beautiful sculptural chair. I think a beautiful chair that is comfortable but also kind of almost sculptural and artistic in a way can elevate any space. You can use it in a living room, formal living room, family room, maybe in your master bedroom or media room, even in maybe the corner of a dining room. So I feel like that kind of elevates a space, having a really gorgeous upholstered chair that's sculptural and beautiful and something that you can take with you, and you can kind of mix and match and move around your house as you redecorate over the years. Another piece that I think is really important to have in a home is a really gorgeous mirror. Mirrors can make such a statement, and a really beautiful sculptural kind of large scale mirror can elevate a space from kind of just bland and boring to wow. I love to see a gorgeous sculptural mirror in an entry hall. I love to see them in powder rooms or master bathrooms, over the vanity, over the mantle on a fireplace. I mean, the list goes on and on. I even love to see gorgeous mirrors incorporated into a gallery wall. I think it's unexpected and unique. So that's something that I feel like every home can benefit from, and I love to see how someone's personality and style can be expressed through a gorgeous mirror. I find inspiration from a ton of places actually, but I would say nature is a big inspiration for me. That comes first to mind. I live in Little Rock, Arkansas. It's really beautiful here. We have a lot of natural beauty, and my family and I get outside a lot. We have a gorgeous garden, and we live on some acreage, so we have trees. We love spending time outside. So I would say that's a big inspiration for me. Also just our home and kind of how my family and I live in our home day to day. I'm a big believer that your space can really inspire you and help you to live your best life. So I try to keep that in mind when I design. I'm inspired by daily life, kind of how we want to live in our space, and making sure that I design things that are inspirational, that people want to live with. So I started working with Global Views about 2.5 years ago. David and Frederick and Lois, the three partners that own Global Views, they actually bought my company, Emporium Home. And through that process, I was able to begin working with the Global Views design team and David in particular, who really kind of heads up all of the creative decisions and kind of everything creative under the Global Views umbrella. So through that process, it's actually been an awesome process. It's a really wonderful experience to learn from him directly, and then also to have access to this incredible network of vendors and artisans from all over the world. So before working with the Global Views, my collection had quite a few categories. We had furniture, we had lighting, some decorative accessories and mirrors, but now we've been able to expand the collection to so many more categories. So now we're able to do really beautiful ceramic pieces from Portugal and Italy, and gorgeous art glass from Italy and Poland, and beautiful rugs and textiles and more wall decor than we ever had before. So being introduced to all of these incredible artisans from all over the world to bring my designs to life has honestly been a dream come true for me.